Hey guys, it's Beaver back at you with probably one of my most controversial topics that I think I'd like to talk about. First of all, you'll notice I'm standing in a less than useful spot on Damavan Peak here. And that was because I was busy defending my chopper zone because the enemy chopper had been waiting for ours to spawn. I noticed this and ran back almost killed the pilot. Unfortunately, I killed neither the pilot nor happened to be recording. But today I'd like to bring you up this topic of spawn camping. First to let everyone know my own thoughts, and to read in the comments below each of your own opinions. My first instinct when getting spawn camped, especially when it's by an air vehicle, is to turn the tables when I can and spawn camp the enemy afterwards, as seen in this video. Many might see this as disgraceful behavior and stooping to their level, but I ask, when did it become a taboo thing to fight a battle when you have the advantage? A favorite quote of mine is, "All is fair in love and war." And now I may have a bit of a biased opinion when it comes to someone trying to spawn camp me, because getting rid of them, even on maps without an AA, is usually just comes down to a simple RPG. And isn't Battlefield a war-themed first-person shooter? A real-world example of very uneven odds is when the Americans were attacked at Pearl Harbor. The Japanese attacked early at 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Grounded aircraft and sleeping warships were destroyed with little resistance. Clean tactics? I think not. Another great example is the German gas attacks in World War I. Back to BF3 though. Given these previous examples, I personally think that you should be fighting on whatever level gives you the best advantage. Isn't that the same reason why you'll flank around the outside of the map, come up and shoot 3 enemies in the back? When if you were to go at them face first, you'd be killed with very little damage to them, and you'd die almost immediately. Why is it so different to kill a vehicle or an infantryman that isn't at the advantage or a level playing field? Now, I'd also like to talk about Rush, since that's probably my favorite game type. Oftentimes we run into a situation where we're defending, and the enemy, for whatever reason, doesn't want to attack the objectives. So, what's wrong with taking the fight to them? What's wrong with gathering around their spawn point so we can bleed those tickets as fast as we can and get on to the next game? I don't personally see any reason why not to do this. If they're not going to attack, bring the fight to them. Especially since those 75 to 100 tickets seem to drain really slowly, like molasses in January. Anyways, in this Conquest match, my work in the Z11, and later in the Little Bird that I steal, made a sufficient distraction for the enemy team to allow my team to push and hold all 3 objectives, resulting in a nice win for my team. They first spawn camped our chopper, which is why I started this video guarding my chopper spawn. That is why I ultimately ended up in their chopper and base raped them for most of this video. Now finally, if you haven't already posted your thoughts on spawn camping below, I'd very much like to hear your own opinions. Also, a like, a favorite, and a comment is always appreciated. We now have Twitter, guys. So if you'd like to follow us, there's a link below so you can get a hold of our Twitter. Myself and Pretzeal will also let you guys know when we're playing and what server we'll be on as much as possible, and any upcoming items. Anyways guys, thanks for watching.